Who's ready for a tale of adventure, courage, bravery, and comedy? This is King's Quest. Oh, it's beautiful. I've been waiting so long to play this. Wow. So, ever since they announced this and they did the passing of the hat at E3, which I thought, or not at E3, at the first conference where they announced it, I've just been really excited about this. I've been looking it up. I played it at E3. It was lovely. And yeah, there we go. And I'm really excited. This should be a lot of fun. And this is episode 1, of course. Oh, we're actually going down the well. Wow. Seriously, like the graphics? Oh my god, this looks beautiful.
But it was the last place left to look.
Yeah, this doesn't look spooky. Why is there a mattress? Oh, there we go. Just want to look around the room first. No, nothing. Okay. I don't want to like miss anything. There's just something like, there's side stuff to check out in that. This is going to be like some kind of action practice.
But it wasn't all that different either.
Wow. That is so cool. Alright,
I
we got a
decided
mattress
this was
here.
no time to take a nap, even though that bed looked very squishy and very comfortable.
The guy looks kind of dead. Let's try this. There we go. To the beyond. Things are falling.
Pockets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seemed so familiar. Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
It's just sleeping.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendoline. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
Ooh. Squeaky bridge, not cool.
Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror!
Oh,
Dragon.
So you remember this part of the story?
Well, dragons are my favorite.
You want to tell this part?
Yes! King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... My way to
add a shinier hat to my collection.
Oh, I wonder what's over here.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
I guess we gotta find something for this.
As I was
Let's go to
saying,
sleep, Gotham.
this was no time to take a nap.
Yeah, there's like funny comedy bits if you do certain things.
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom. How to Tame a Dragon, Breaking the Spirit of Hideous Beasts, Amateur Spells to Impress Your Friends with.
Did we climb that or did we let it go?
So the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap.
He's like...
Then I used my cleverness to hide.
It worked.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
Now let's fix this up.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle.
Oh yeah, I didn't do
Tampered
anything.
with it, creating some silly conundrum.
What did you use to fix the problem?
There we go, now I fixed it. I barely awoken the dragon. No? Alright. I love the
The
cave.
dragon's chains were coiled
Apparently,
around a
it was really hard to do.
switch mounted to the cave wall. This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
Is that a sword? No.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
What is that? It's a desk. Oh, jeez. Don't want to die from the spike bed. That would be too funny. Okay, quiet. Or not. To the bed. Nice and quiet. Don't want to upset any big ass dragons. By the way, if you walk into the dragon's mouth, you get an achievement. Go time. Go, 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 go. Must escape.
Whoever designed this trap,
Great,
they were pretty
that's
clever,
probably
but I would
Lair.
probably find a way to hit that unbreachable switch.
An arrow. Or not an arrow, a bow. That was a good shot. I think so. Anything over here? Anything else? No. Just look at the cape. Wow. Ugh. Whew.
The mirror.
That's close. Closer. A dragon. He's got the mirror. Of course he has the mirror. So there's a bell, and then there's this. What
A
does this do?
ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Oh. Is that like a big slab of meat, or is that like a stone tablet? Okay, we didn't want to go that way. To eat that. Or no, we want him to go to the other one, right? I think. Okay, so that comes here, and it goes over there. Yes. No, come over this one. Yes, this is it. I gotta get the mirror, gotta get the mirror. Wow. Oh, he's not gonna be too happy about that. Expert shot. This must be a bit later in his career right now. Run! Whoa, 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 whoa. What do I do now? Am I just gonna go with the flow here? Okay, now we got intense first-person archery. I am terrified. I was actually a pretty good shot. This is so... Go, 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 go! I want to be grabbed and clawed. Ooh, okay, we got some quick time events. Bye, dragon. Nice catch of the apple. Yeah, you can't reach this far, although he's gonna come down. He just flares, right? He's like, ah, get out of here. Oh jeez. Alright, I think we're out. Smooth. Whew. Well, we're not going that way.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
Back through the door. Oh, I guess we're getting out of here.
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Shoot him in the eye. You have choices and there's morals in this game, but I'm just gonna go for fun.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendoline, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Where can I learn to shoot like that?
A good mentor and practice. This wasn't the first time I went eye to eye with that hideous beast. And while that shot was certainly in self-defense, that arrow was a bit vengeful, I'm afraid. But let's continue that story in the daytime. It's about to get a tad more scary.
Dragons don't scare me, even those with all their eyes. If I ever come across that dragon, I'll finish him off for you. And I'll be known throughout Daventry as Gwendoline the Brave.
That's quite a... That's quite a bold plan. One that requires a steadfast gut and a deft hand.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendoline, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
She got like a little hood. What?
Guards!
Well, hello, cousin. I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast he went eye to eye with. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before, or if he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendoline. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm
She will
actually
win.
competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendoline. Sleep well.
Come in, Gwendoline. You can set those on the nightstand.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now, let's talk about far more important issues. Like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
Huh. Quick wit
thinking of a
distraction.
problem in a different way, and finding a clever distraction to create a moment of victory. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story, one I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I had seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Well, Triumph,
Alright, let's get
this
to the
is as good a
castle.
place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Oh, that thing is awesome! Oh, what is that? Bunnies! I'm just rolling down the hill. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is awesome. Don't hit a rock. Don't hit a rock. Oh, jeez. Of course. Don't hit a tree.
After
And the hat is
gracefully
back.
rappelling down the cliff, I welcomed the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
Alright, let's begin by leaving.
Grandpa, you can't leave Triumph.
Don't worry, Triumph can fend for himself. We've been through our share of sticky situations, but he always comes around when I need him most. After all that
If
graceful
you actually do this a
repelling,
bunch of times, you
I'm
get
certainly not headed
like some
back
good
that
dialogue.
way.
But we're just gonna keep going for sakes of doing this. You know, filming and keeping the pace and everything.
Daventry was just a few miles to the east. I'd read all about its wonders in my travel books. I couldn't wait to check out its famous, fantastical floating island.
Alright, let's go. It's the knights and stuff. Some weird looking knights there. Oh, I love that guy. So funny.
Hey! Over here!
I could have sworn the parade of hopeful knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with Triumph. It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
I went off this beaten path. Just look at like just the environments and everything are just beautiful.
Strange tracks blazed a trail through the forest.
Bunny! Is there a cave here? No, okay. Wow. Actually should be pretty easy at this. This is part of the, can I get up there? The E3 demo, I think. Do I have an arrow thing? No. Wait, I want to go back and check out the other area first.
I
what's
wondered
here?
what those birds needed a toolbox for.
There we go. No.
Shame. The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendoline, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
Yeah, the hatchet's actually part of the narrative you needed to progress. Go.
That wheel seemed freshly broken. That wheel seemed freshly broken.
Can we use the axe on it?
The wheel was already broken. No sense rubbing it in.
Ah, look who it is.
Stand back, you dirty thieves! Wah! Oh, it's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... No! What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered. But it'll cost you. I've risked my neck to forge the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients. Here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits. Well, now that I've mulled it over, you'd better not. It might stunt your growth. Ooh, such exquisite material. Hey. I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait! You're stuck here with me. Every bridge in is out, and my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say! I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yup, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality. Oh, how rude! Do you have any questions for me?
Nope. Nope. Oh, let's fix this wheel.
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river. Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
You got to use the axe. Wow. Break thy tree. Easy.
That missing wheel had me stumped. I had to go out on a limb to get past the root of the problem.
Ugh. Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my favorite.
What's the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice? You'll warm up to the puns.
These are terrible.
To the dark forest. Creepy looking stuff in this forest. Can't go that way? Okay, let's go.
Here, kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty!
Not a kitty, not a kitty.
Here we go. No! I did not use the hatchet to skin that growling animal.
I need to go in that tree. It's scary. Or that bush. Oh, the well.
I tried to chop down those thorn weeds, but my tiny hatchet was ineffective. I would need a bigger, sharper blade. An overgrown patch of spiniferous thorn weeds obstructed a path to the water.
Pretty sure it's supposed to be a
Well, with the
throwback
ginormous
area.
dragon in it?
Perhaps.
Alright, let's go down. Ah, yes, the town. The door is locked. We must climb. Whoop!
The town square was eerily quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not at the parade?
Let's go inside.
A bakery, and it smelled delicious. Ah, I didn't see any reason why that stale bread wouldn't work for a wheel.
But that's kind of bad of us to do that.
That sign
leave
was
a tip
asking
here,
for
though.
tips, and there was a metal pan to collect coins. I decided to leave some coins for the bread.
Gotta be the nice person, you know. Can't remember if I needed to check out any of the other buildings. Let's take a look in here.
I stumbled upon some kind of curiosity shop. I didn't need to borrow more than one wheel. Nothing seemed to be brewing yet. Against the knickknacks was a little collection tray with a sign asking for tips.
Oh, that was fun. I don't think there's anything else in this area.
Like me, this little tree was new in town and needed some time to grow and find its way. What? Too sappy?
I have nothing to say.
You'll warm up to it.
The Anvil place.
Looked like a blacksmith shop of sorts. I borrowed enough for the day.
Ah, I should take this wheel. The other one probably won't work, will it? Hopefully it works, and I don't have to come back here, but we'll see.
I wished I had some marshmallows.
Hello, could I squeeze by you gents?
No, we are here to guard the town entrance and keep out any riffraff whilst everyone is watching the parade. If we were to leave, rapscallions would run amok in the empty shops.
Back away, boy. We're on the lookout for intruders.
Oh, silly guards. Better close this up just in case. Wouldn't want anyone bad getting in here.
Ah,
Jeez!
a shortcut.
It's a spooky forest, I'll tell you that much.
Do I
Yeah, I gotta
really
cross
have
that
to hear
bridge,
the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
No, I guess not.
Like how they speed things up.
I thought this might do the trick.
Lovely choice, boy. And thank the Yarblesnoofs, this bread is beyond stale. Hopefully it didn't pay too much. You have a face that just screams overcharged. I've got just the fix for that, too. But we have important tournament business to tend to, and I think this'll do the trick. Ooh, I'll just need to start locking my unicorns up at night. Mr. Fancy Cakes has a nibbling problem. All right, off we go. Oh, wait, before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
Oh, sounds good. I love a deal.
So do I, boy, so do I. If I see one, I'll let you know. Here you are. Now, let's Vamanusi from this meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go
I think I got ripped off. To the tournament.
Mr. Fancy Cakes! Ah, heel! Halt! Avast! Stop! We sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings
I
and
did
watch
not.
your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
No time to lounge, my boy! Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape. Bon voyage, Buttercup! Don't forget about us working folk, especially when your pockets are full of riches.
Alright, let's get down to business.
Back away, back away.
Hello. Apologies, I'm late. I should be on the list. First name Graham, last name...
The list, unfortunately, is inside the theater, which is across that bridge, which is inexplicably missing.
We've ordered a temporary fix, but we're still sorting out the work order.
Well, with all the recent budget issues, I remain skeptical about the repairs.
Well, can't those knights check the list?
Do you mean Kyle and Larry? They're off duty. Don't ask.
You needn't worry. These night hopefuls will figure out a solution soon, and then we can carry on with the auditions.
Well, but I am a hopeful knight. If you just step aside, I'm confident that I could find a way across.
Daventry Decree 6645 states that a royal guard, once commanded, must never, under no circumstances, abandon his post while on duty.
Well, technically, Addendum 237A allows us to leave if someone is in distress and in need of assistance, of a life or death nature.
I stand corrected, and we wouldn't want a repeat of the Rubenstern fiasco. A tardy auditionee, however, hardly counts for distress. Sorry, but we can't leave our post. King's orders.
Looks like I've got to be in distress. Can I knock down the behind? Anything over here? Alright, time to do some distressing.
Those rocks. It's dangerous. Distress!
Abandon post!
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Nope.
And then you chop down the tree full of angry bees?
Enough, Gwendoline.
This tired argument is getting on my nerves.
No need to argue about the fact that I am...
Huh?
Uh-oh. Oh. Not good.
Well, cool, now we can get across. Try cutting this.
Over here, buddy.
Aww. I can do that too.
Another horn and another missing piece. That didn't seem like a...
Give me a second. I have the perfect plan.
Dun, 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 dun. Do I have to tie this first?
Pardon me.
Aww.
All right. Go.
I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it anymore.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Oh.
No, I didn't want to do that. Let's chop again. I didn't see the wood there before. Well, hopefully this works. Go, 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 go. Seriously? Well, I made it.
Hang on a sec. Graham, right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Well, you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed. You'll also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They call me Manny. Pleased to meet you.
So, friend, what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Green. I prefer pizza-flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Alliance?
This competition will not be easy, and Daventry needs men like us. If we put our heads together, we might have a shot.
What's the plan?
If you win, put a good word in for me with the king. And if I win, I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater, though.
Sounds good to me.
Let me know how I can help.
That was impressive. Tell me by getting up there. Up we go. Should have kept that hatchet though.
Another horn and another missing piece.
Anything on the sides? No, into the arena.
Graham, to the front of the
To
stage,
become a knight.
please. Now that we have recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in. Yay. And I do want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry. But we've run out of commemorative tote bags.
That's not a problem. I have no use for tote bags. My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, Pocket Boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade. Both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting-to-know-you type exercises. You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Don't forget about Amendment 70, Article 4.
I was getting to that, thank you. In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test if and only if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, What were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
I never heard the date was switched.
I'll just pencil in hard of hearing. Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants. Find out as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.